Alright, what's going on, guys? So, we are looking at GJ right now. I did really good. I did retest right now, so Liquid 50 is in the buy zone already, and I think I'm gonna be. I'm into right there. That was my target.
The Nissan Sentra has available intelligent around view mode to give you a 360-degree view of what's around you. 2020 Sentra. More like 2020 vision.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. I haven't entered yet. Just I know that 100 EMA is right there, so I'm actually wanting to close above it. Cause just trying to be a little careful on there. I might stop initially much tighter than this, but I'm giving it space, and I just entered right there. All right, and my spread here is not like it's not like it's actually really freaking good, which is something I like to do. And the TL is through the R side is through the TL, something I want to see. So I'm actually in right now. So yes, sir. I really like this. I have my spread literally on this is literally one, so I'm able to get like a really good spread on it. So I'm even like one pip in profit. I'm already. What is it like? Yeah, I'm about a pip in profit already. So and it's pushing up. Let's go. See what everyone is doing. So my initial target is 2R. We have the diversion line right over here, and we also have the 4-hour 800 EMA in the way. So, but it's pushing up. It's pushing up. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna have we're gonna took this as a C setup, so we're gonna take about 50% off 1R. I like this. I'm about to lock my stop at break even at 0.5R. Oh, just beautiful, beautiful freaking trade. That's exactly what you want to see in these D1s. Like that momentum that's pushing up to the side, like that's just so beautiful. It really is. And I'm almost at 0.5R. So let me put this in full screen. Let's go. That's exactly what you want to see in a D1. We're having a little pullback here. I haven't like locked my stop yet because I'm still giving it room. Morning, Austin. How's it going, bro? Alrighty, gotta love that. Gotta love that momentum. So, where's my freaking chat box? Where's that chat little box? We're pushing up. Let's go. I love that momentum. See how the liquid 50 is going up and like how the TL and R side is at right at the moment. Could be like slight divergence here. Oh my god, these ads in these YouTube videos. So freaking annoying. Yeah, I can't find it. I'm also looking at US 100. We did see a push all the way up. So, very well, we could be bullish at the moment. And we could have divergence off this range here. Yeah, we have some divergence here. We're pushing up. Ready in profit already. Let's go. I'll put my stop loss at break even. Oh, I love that. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I'm putting my stop loss at break even right now. Risk-free trade. Let's go. Almost at 1R. Closing half at 1R. Just beautiful fucking trade. That's exactly what you want to see. Like fucking clean D1 momentum. Clean bullish momentum. Like I literally love freaking momentum. That's what I trade. Like literally just the momentum side of it. We started the stream literally 11 minutes ago and already like already in profit on a trade. For me, I have a tighter stop loss, but because I put this is my initial stop loss, but I did give it room to this last wick over here. So for this, I will mark this as a basically not an actual significant higher low, but I will mark it as like some kind of level to be off, because as you can see here, it does pull back from that. So I always put my level like. That's not something significant where I would want to put my stop loss all the time, but for a tighter stop loss and for a trade that has the momentum, and it's obviously a D1 and it's higher time frame, not the higher time frames, but on the 50-minute it looks good and it looks like it's gonna go up today, then that's where I will put my stop. But usually like I put my stops on like actual higher lows, but with this D1 I'm able to have a tighter stop loss on it. So this is actually my initial stop loss right there. But I gave it a little bit of room to over here, just so I could do up, pushing up. We're about to close half, and yeah, we just closed half. Okay. Just that beautiful fucking momentum. Let's go. You gotta love that. You gotta love that clean momentum right there. Hopefully you guys caught that GJ move in the Ace Fix chat. Because that's a beautiful trade. We're still pushing up. Let's go. Let's see how the 50-minute looks. So the initial target was at the Asia high, basically, because I don't want to see. Oh, just look at that momentum. Literally, like when was it? Like 13 minutes ago, I entered the trade and literally up almost 2R. Hey, you gotta fucking love that momentum, guys. That's literally why I love trading D1s, because like you get the momentum, you get caught in the momentum so fast. For me, like it's amazing because I'm able to thrive on it really fast. Let's go. 2R, about to close a little bit more. This is an amazing fucking trade. Literally, so fucking fast and everything. I'm laughing because, like, literally fucking 13 minutes ago, 2R already. Come on. Like, I literally just closed another, like, 30%. So I have, like, what, like, 50, 60, like, about 20% left. So I'm initially, most of it I'm out. 20% left on it. Actually, I started with math, so it's probably like 25% to be honest. But still, like, it's just a fucking amazing trade. I'm gonna move my stop loss right now to probably up this level. I know. Everyone in chat, like, if you caught that GJ trade, like, say W. Come on, like, this is that was such an amazing fucking trade right there. Yeah, I'm putting my stop loss around 134, 834, 830. Let's go, Derek. Derek won on GJ. Let's go. So it looks like it's rejecting off the Asia high. That's why this was my initial target. But to be honest, with this momentum, this thing could literally go past the divergent line. I feel like, and then we could go, probably over here. So let's see. I got you. I got you. Winner's still a winner. Breaks a 51, retest right over here. Exactly what I'm looking for. Liquid 50s in the buy zone from right over here. Looks like it's rejecting off it, which, I mean, to be honest, guys, with that big of momentum, there's always going to be some kind of pullback. Just always. Austin looked like he took it. Wait 40 hours charged for 20 minutes. Austin is like so excited because he's been waiting for this trade. He missed that EU trade on Monday. He has about 15, about 20, 25%, just like me, for the 1 hour bar. You gotta love it, This is why we trade. This is exactly why we fucking trade. Austin was saying he's gonna put his TP at the 1 hour bar. To be honest, I'm just letting it run. We have 4 hour 800 right over here. I wanted to close above this and see what we do. This could be past 80 or who knows. We're just reacting, but just giving that much momentum in such a few minutes, that tells us something. It tells us that the buyers are in fucking control within this pair right now. So Look at that big 15 minute bullish bar. That's insane. I did not check pivots. That was my bad. So we are past the resistance line. So right now we are above the daily pivot. So that's good for, you know, bullish up momentum up to the upside. That's so awesome. Resistance 2 and the 800 EMA is literally in the same position. So that should tell you guys something. That could be like, I guess, like another target and see what price does over here. To be honest, like I like managing my positions on the 1 minute. I know I should be managing on the 15 minute most of the time, and sometimes like whenever I don't have time to be looking at on the 1 minute, I do. But like I just like looking what price does, like how price reacts to levels and stuff like that. It's just so interesting to me, and it just helps me a lot in trading. Like it helps me become a better trader because I know how I guess how candles react to levels and momentum and buyers and sellers or whatever. CHF pairs. Looks like we're having a pullback here. But to be honest, one and done for the day, literally. Looks like those diversions here. I think, I don't know, I feel like this thing has potential to go really up today. Like fucking like enormously up. Because we saw this, you know, massive push. So I was long on this yesterday, on this push right over here. And then basically it pulled back all the way down to the low of ADR. But I feel like this thing has potential today. Definitely. You know, I could have taken a D1 to maybe the initial target on probably the Asia, not the Asia high, but the pre-market high. So look at that momentum as well. That tells me something. That should tell some people something whenever you see that much momentum. Oh, and CHF pairs? No, I wouldn't recommend, in my opinion, CHF pairs because just CHF pairs in general, bro. Like they're so slow, and sometimes the spreader is not really good. So like, you know, it's not worth my risk on it. You know, like the pips, there's not a lot of pips in them, in my opinion. Like ADR for some of them are like literally 30 pips, 40 pips. If you look at GBP pairs, it's 100 pips, 200 pips, or whatever, 200 pips sometimes whenever the markets are really fucking volatile. And it's just like, you know, like the money's there, the volatility's there, the momentum is there. So like, you know, I like momentum, I like volatility. I make money, like if I can make money literally in less than, like right now, like less than 20 minutes, less than 15 minutes, then I want to do that and then basically be done for the day. Austin's like so excited for this. He went a little bit aggressive too, just like me. I took um, about I think I have 1.5% on this trader already so far. I think Austin went a little bit earlier than me though. He's almost up to he's up more than 2%. Morning, Euro. Sorry if I said your name wrong. So it looks like we're trying to push back down. Let's see what it does. God. Yeah, Austin be like, I know I'm an aggressive trader, but Austin sometimes be like going really aggressive, which is fucking fine. Like this guy's killing it. That's insane though. Cause I had way tighter stop. My 2R was like right over here. Let's see if we hold. Insane. Hey guys, what's going on? So, took a trade on GJ and it literally went 2R in less than 2 minutes and I made money like literally instantly and it's just so fucking awesome. You know, literally one and done for the day. It's 5 a.m. already. So, yeah, really freaking awesome trade. And yeah, so, you know, everyone in the VIP chat, you know, took this trade. Not everyone, but, you know, most of them. And they're eating. Austin took it, you know, he killed it, made 2%. Ryan took it and it's, you know, it's just insane. Oh, some momentum. Let's see if we get stopped out. Let's see if we hold with this level right over here. Or are we going to get stopped out in profit, which is completely fine. Like, I'm more than happy. Just insane. Yeah, I love that momentum, guys. Yeah, holy crap, he went like... Looks like we're trying to hold this level, so let's see what we do. 15 minute, we got this big bearish bar. go. Use 100. See if we push up on that. Actually, technically, I would have entered like right over here. Actually, like right there. I'll see. I feel like I'll enter right there. Just literally trading the same system over and over again. Literally, like, everyone was watching this. Literally, I love this fucking community. You know why? Because we're literally fucking seeing the same stuff, the same patterns, the same system, and we know what we're doing. Like, it's a system that fucking works. You know, it's nothing like IML where, you know, they give you buy or sell signals. Like, it's a system that freaking works. You just literally put the consistency into it and put in the work onto it. Like, never in my trading career have I ever found a system like this where it's just so, it's not simple, but, you know, such a fucking amazing system that if you put the hard work and consistency to it, it's gonna fucking work out, you know? Because for me, I struggled a lot, you know, trying to find a strategy or a system that actually worked, that it was actually, like, you know, like, the win rate was good, and, you know, like, I didn't lose money, because all these freaking strategies, bro, like, as a swing trader, everything was just so choppy, and everything was like, you know, the win rate wasn't even good, and, you know, the average risk to reward on it wasn't even good either. Like, it was just whack. Looks like we're pushing up again. Let's go. Come on, we still have plenty of momentum on this.
And yeah, so you know, everyone in the VIP chat, you know, took this trade. Not everyone, but you know, most of them. And they're eating. Austin took it. You know, he killed it, made 2%. Ryan took it. And it's, you know, just insane.
And we're still pushing up. Let's go. Exactly. Just being consistent with it. That's literally all it is. Like, I put so much consistency in the system, and I put so much, like, I study so fucking hard on this system. I break it down to the candlesticks and see what price is telling me on D1s and A1s or whatever. It's kind of insane that I actually learn how to trade because, like, I'm a pretty dumbass dude, not gonna lie. I don't really, like, I can't really study for my life. Like, when it came into school, like, bro, I fucking failed school so hard. English I sucked. Math I was absolutely horrible. So it's a miracle that I'm making these calculations in my head so fucking fast for, like, risking, you know, 1% for, like, maybe like 10 pips. What is the lot size or whatever? Like, it's pretty insane. Dun, dun, dun. 1 hour candle looks good. Too bad Barrett wasn't on this. He would have loved this trade. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder where my thing went. Still pushing up. Let's go. Let me break off this level. Come on. Asia low. Let's break the Asia low. I want to see what it does toward this divergent line. See if we break. Come on, let's go. Let's break this level. $8 for the 50-minute candle. This kind of could be bullish. 1 hour looks good as well. Some consolidation on this. On the 1 minute, yeah, I entered on the break of the 800 EMA. That's the simplest I can make it. You know, I entered red over here, so as we close above this candle right over here, I entered right there. It has some divergence here. So it looks like it's struggling to get above. It is struggling to get above this zone, which, you know, it's fine. Usually whenever it's really early right now, so we could see a push right now. I mean, we could see a push later on, because it's only 5 a.m. To be honest, guys, like it's so early. You gotta love that. See what we do here. See if we actually break through the zone. We got 10 seconds. Let's see. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Still trying. We're still trying. We're still trying to we're still struggling with this. We're still trying to hold this level. There's always going to be basic consolidation in this.
So I bought.
Pushing up on that. Oh my god, we're pushing up. Let's go. Let's see what we do toward this divergent line. We're up about 2.6 at the moment. Confused. I swear someone sent me some markups. Let's go. This was an awesome trade. I'm literally up like what, almost 4% this week. Let's go. 4% this week. That's insane. Already it's Wednesday. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, look at that. That's some beautiful momentum right there. That's exactly what I want to see whenever I enter a trade on US 100. I could have taken this, but I didn't. Because I was already on GU. But look at that momentum. I feel like this thing has definitely a lot of fucking potential to go up today. Like a lot. Like the probabilities are actually a little bit higher later on the day than GBP. To be honest, in my opinion, GBP, but whatever. Let's see if we hold that level. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was making a call, but yeah. Anyways, looks like we are trying to push up this level, which sounds awesome. And then right now, just everything looks really awesome right now at the moment. I'm gonna actually get Ryan in the call in a second. Let's see. Come on, we gotta push off this level. See what we do here. Let's see what we do here. Let's go. Pushing up. There's a wake. Looks like it's trying to push down again. So we do here. We're pushing all the way down. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I think it would hold. I think it's gonna hold the 50. think we are gonna hold the 50. Oh, thank you, Euro. And I'll look forward to getting in a call with you later this week. All right. Yeah. So on an A1 setup, the body of the second candle has to be higher than the body of the first candle. Preferably both, because you really don't want to see a candlestick that's like really choppy. Like if you see a candle like that's like this, basically like candle with like wicks at the end. You really don't want to be trading, preferably shift candles and candle formations don't really have a lot of wicks. They're clean candle formations basically, up to the upside, candle formations or whatever, or a shift candle, like they really don't have a lot of wicks. So like you have to make sure that it's an actual clean candle formation or shift candle. Looks like we're trying to reject out this level. Alright guys, we're gonna get Ryan onto the stream.
What's up, dude?
Yo man, how's it going?
Good, and you?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. How's that GJ trade?
Man, it's working right now.
It's working really. Are you did you close already, like half of it already?
Yeah, I'm pretty much mostly out. I probably have like 15% left then.
15%? I have like 25
Yeah.
at the moment, yeah.
Because, yeah, that's a good amount. As it was like pushing around, it's forming that 1 minute divergence. I just pulled a little bit more, just not to be too greedy, considering we're at high of day, and it's, like I can see it struggling at high of day.
Uh-huh.
So I just took a little bit more out. Originally, I had like a quarter, 30% left in, and then I took half of that.
Yeah, uh-huh. So for me,
It's
I have
working
like
right now.
for me, I'm up 25%. I mean, I'm not up 25%. I'll be fucking
Yeah.
insane. I have 25% left. And like so with that, I'm almost like within that 25%, I'm almost at literally like I'm more than half an hour on that. So half a percent on
Nice.
it already. So hopefully like maybe it'll give me another percent with that quarter of a percent that I have left.
Yeah, hopefully that's what I'm shooting for. So right now, on my remaining piece, I'm up a quarter percent.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'd like to see it go to like 135.18. That's like a sort of like level I have from like Friday and Thursday.
Mhm.
So I'd like to see it go up there, and then for me, that would. Well, I mean, I don't have it like as a take profit. It'd probably be like 0.5% for me there.
135.018.
Just 135.18.
Oh, 135.18. I got you. Yeah. I guess not target, like initial target was like the Asia high, which is basically just passed. Now the second target would be basically the divergent line that's on it, and then as well as after the divergent line, the 4-hour 800 EMA is actually in the way as well above that. So I want to see if it will break that level to continue going up to ADR.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I would probably be full out before we get to that 400, 800, yeah, that 4-hour 800 EMA.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, I'd
But
be
I'll
full out
probably just
before
keep a small piece for like, just consistency, I guess.
that. Yeah, and I consider that
like from right now, like for me, this is 2R, right?
Mm-hmm.
So consider we're pretty close to 2R and that divergence line. I'm probably just waiting to see if it breaks through. Considering I only have 50% left in, if I was half in, that'd be different, you know.
You
If I
have.
was half in, I'd pull some at the divergence line, or even if I was, 40, 30% left in.
Mm-hmm.
But with my 15% piece, I was like, no, I'll just see if it breaks. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But I'd like to see. I have my alert set at 0.185 to take some off.
0.185.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was this basically the
So
only pair that you were looking at today?
I had a couple. The one was the like I had a Euro CAD booked like bookmarked and Euro JPY, but mainly I was looking for those to come down,
Mm-hmm.
considering how that divergent they've been since Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm actually looking at these to maybe come down, not trade them, but just to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Euro USD just to see how it moved. GBP AUD short, which looks like it's finally looking to come down now, and GBP CAD, which I was looking at that A1 off the 50, but the RSI never pulled through
Holy
till the
crap.
next candle.
Yeah,
So
I
I
was
wasn't sick.
looking. I was looking at only JVP, JPY. I mean, on my watch list, I had a lot. I mean, not a lot, but JVP, JPY, JVP USD. But I was only looking to at least trade JVP, JPY, and JVP AUD. Not AUD CAD, JVP CAD.
CAD, yeah, yeah.
Um,
CAD was really nice. Unfortunately, just didn't set up anything.
Euro USD. I was also looking at Euro USD from like the last two moves of the previous days. See if we can see a
Yeah,
continuation. But I was also looking at US 100. Like I was gonna take this trade. Like I was trading JP JPY, so I couldn't. But this trade idea literally goes. It's 3R right now, so fast. So I really feel like stocks right now, like today specifically, from that from that big pullback last Friday, we're probably gonna see like a move upwards, and it literally just broke the pre-market range right now. So I'm expecting it to go at least maybe probably to a high of ADR.
and look at that gap from yesterday. I'm not look well. I'm not sure about US 100, but on US 30 at least, because that's the one I have bookmarked.
Mm-hmm.
US 100. Yeah, I see that range there.
Mm-hmm. And just for me, it just broke through that range. So that tells me something that there's still buyers, especially in the pre-market. Like I like how pre-market hours are because it's not as super volatile as whenever the market opens. Like it will literally go like 100 pips up and down easily, or 100 points technically. So like it's just like for me, like pre-market, I could scalp it basically and make a quick 1% on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
That's cool.
gap was
I've
insane.
never looked at US 100.
Hmm.
That's cool though. I've never looked at US 100.
Yeah, I love US.
30
I used to trade US
street.
30, but like not anymore, just because it's really volatile. Like like the lot
Yeah.
size on it, like it's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. But I've noticed like sometimes like I did a little bit of backtesting, not a whole lot, but you'd see like I'd see some A1s being thrown around, and sometimes they work out pretty well too.
For US 30,
But I'm yeah on US 30.
A1s.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and maybe not anymore given the current market conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but there's actually one Monday at 9:15 your time on US 30
On US 30. Yesterday
Monday.
or Monday. Yeah, I see that candle
Right to
formation.
ADR, you see it?
Yeah, candle formation.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little bit more cleaner for sure. Than like US 500 and US I guess because there's not that many gaps. At least from what I see here, like it looks like more cleaner trends, and US 100, like literally it could gap up or below your stop loss and stuff. But I mean, like the only problem I have with US 30 is like like yeah, you could make so much money with it, but like the lot size, like I prefer like even though I'm an aggressive freaking insane volatile like insane trader, but I'm not crazy enough to be trading US 30 with with just like even on a 0.01, bro. Like I remember whenever I started flip accounts, like I wanted to flip
Uh-huh.
accounts, like literally it went to $100 in drawdown, literally in like what, like 20 pips or whatever. So it's like
Yeah.
really fast on a 0.01 lot size, so the smallest lot size ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it can get pretty crazy. I guess that's why it's not, you can't trade it like regulated, right? Like we trade like what do they call it when you trade commodities, like future contracts or something like that?
Yeah, futures where they just.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, not for sure. I mean, I know there's some people on Instagram that just basically like flex, like saying like, hey, I've been trading. I make so much money using US 30, but I bet they've had some losses, some big losses from that.
Oh, for sure. Like they've had a like it's hard to come back, especially depending how aggressive of a trader you are, especially when you're first learning. It's like you get lost in, like I say, it's like you get lost in the sauce.
Hmm.
Um, you get lost in the money there, and it's just really easy to try to get into flipping those accounts.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
for sure.
of course, you're gonna have to deal with all those losses.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like for a lot of people, I mean, for I guess like people who get into trading, they think trading gold and like silver and like indices is a really easy way to make money, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. And I used to trade gold, and gold was fun though. I like gold. Actually, when I first started, I would trade NFP
Hmm.
with gold. Man, like I would make like there's you can make a lot of money with that, but you can lose it just as quick too.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I
you
used
can
to
make a
trade a
lot
lot
of
of gold.
money.
Like in the beginning, like I started trading last year. I traded a lot of gold, but basically not anymore because it doesn't it doesn't really give me the right market conditions at the moment.
Yeah, and then now with the broker that I'm in, that I use for my funded account,
Hmm.
like I can trade gold on there. But something like now, I'm fine because you're right. It's those market conditions.
Yeah, I mean sometimes like there's really clean like I guess D1 trades, but like so
Yeah.
past year this whole year like not really with the coronavirus like it's just gold it's been going crazy. I mean it's going up. It's a good way to invest if you like just buy gold like Austin is doing.
Hmm.
But like for like day traders like I just I really like US 100 is much more cleaner in my opinion than gold.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
And even on
And
US 100 like I don't swing trade any of it. It's people like don't day trade it like swing trading these indices because they know how volatile and unpredictable these are. So that's why
yeah,
like
it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that.
that's why like the traders are basically scalping it. Short term
Hmm.
trades. Fast in and out. It looks like we just saw like some pullback on that.
Huh?
There is divergence building up on the 1 minute on
Yeah. I'm not
JPY.
gonna be too worried about it until it fully breaks the 50. And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm mostly out anyway, so it's fine. It can, I mean, if it comes down to retests that 800 on the 1 minute, I'd still be safe. So
Hmm.
it's fine. Because who knows? It could throw a 2 panel formation too.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like you can too. On the 50 minute, yeah. Because the liquid 50, I mean, it's still in the buy zone, and like we're still early. To be honest, like literally, like the move happened in 5 a.m. So like, really fast and really early. So there still could be a lot of momentum for
Yeah,
sure.
I get it. You got it. It's still early in the day. Lots of movement out there, and the room to ADR. There's plenty of room right to ADR.
Yeah. Usually, like if moves like, if it starts slowing down, I just expect it to start speeding up back in New York session.
Exactly. Yeah, like right now, it's kind of slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that 1 minute divergence building. Again, I'm sticking with my stop. I'm already mostly out of it. I don't have a whole lot to lose. Quarter
Yeah.
percent, no big deal of
Mm-hmm.
equity.
1/4%, yeah. So for me, like I
Because
may just close a little
that's
bit
the move right
more.
now. I'm about a 1/4%, or that's what I was up.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, but like freaking awesome trade. Like it's just literally
Yeah,
15 minutes, 10 minutes. Like it's so fast. It literally went up to
yeah,
2 hours so fast.
yep. And I'm glad like I kind of got in where I did because legit, I would say probably I got in 5 minutes before it just took off.
Mm-hmm. Like so a little bit early.
Yeah, so I put half my position when it broke the when it went to the 200 and back down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see
That's
that.
when I added half, and then when the 15-minute candle closed and it pushed back up off the 50 uh, and above it,
Mm-hmm.
I put in my sec. So actually, it was that last candle before it just took off. That last break of the 50s where I got in on my second position.
Mm-hmm.
and that was, well, it was intended to be half, but it was actually, I just upped it by 25% on that piece.
Mm-hmm.
So it went from 0.8% to like 0.95%
Yeah.
risk.
Freaking say. Austin was like freaking like his entries. He's like I guess like adding on entries. Like he went really hard on it, 2% literally, and he had like
Yeah,
a bigger wider stop and wider take profit.
yeah, it's because when you have those those confirmations later,
Mm-hmm.
they build a confluence, and the reason why I was okay adding in that additional, like, well, 15% of my total risk was because, or the total size,
Uh-huh.
because the liquid 50 was already in the buy zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
if you're being binary about it, like, that was it.
Mm.
So I was all in at that point,
Yeah, for
and then boom.
confirmations. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but like I just saw Austin like he just fucking killed that trade. 2%
Oh yeah.
and it didn't even hit 1R. I was like, holy crap.
Here, let me share it real quick here. Is that cool?
Yeah, yeah,
You better do this live. Check it.
yeah.
This is GJ. 1 minute, right? We're at the 50 EMA.
Yeah.
And I have to use FX trade because I can't go down to the seconds on empty fork. But look at this. That break of the 50 retest. Get some divergence over here. There at the RSI low to the price action high, or price action low. Couple points right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I might actually look to add in just a tiny position here. If we can come down here and retest. As the liquid 50 starts coming up over here, actually, watch this. Dang, you hear that?
Oh, you just added in right now?
Yeah, off that 5 second divergence.
Mm-hmm.
And
Were you gonna wait for like?
slow.
Are you gonna wait? Were you not gonna wait for like maybe like a retest on the 50?
It's pretty much at it right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the 5 second
So,
chart too. Yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome.
6. Let me just put my stop here real quick. 135. 134.96. Damn. So my actual is so literally
Mm-hmm.
0.05%.
0.5%. Yeah, and it's going
Point
up.
zero.
It's pretty
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, that's awesome.
I,
That's a really good way to like I guess just easily add on entries if you catch it
yeah,
really
and
clean.
because if this goes right to to this high over here, for me that'll be nearly 1R.
Yeah.
Because it's a 6 pip risk. So my actual entries are on right here. So if it goes up to right around the high of day,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be 1R.
Easily 1R.
That'll be 1% booked.
Yeah. See with that short move, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So you're
And I just gotta
basically in
see
a
if it holds.
if it holds, yeah. Which I feel like it still has a lot. In my opinion, I feel like it still has a lot of momentum to the upside. I think it's just slowing down right now.
Yeah, I agree. And it could very well just push down, stop me out real quick. And that's fine again, just because the risk is so small.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like, even the amount that I'm in on my main position, it'll barely make a dent in it.
Yeah.
0.25% of my current position,
Oh,
which is
so
fine.
yeah, really small.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, like, were you watching EA yesterday?
I believe that I was.
Cause like,
I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here just to let you take over here.
yeah, EA. I don't know about like. I think Austin was. I was planning to take it long because Liquid 50 EMAs were bullish and stuff like that. So I was gonna take it. I was looking to take it long. I got stopped out of my first position at break even, but I had like
You're taking it long?
Hmm?
You're taking it long?
Yeah, I was taking it long. I know Austin said to take like he wanted to take it short. I was like, what? Like you can't like even though Liquid 50 was falling, like I feel like they still had a lot of potential to go to the upside. So on my entry, it was a D1 on the entry. I entered at the right, I guess like at the right level. That's why I was really confident in the trade because it was off like the diversion level as well as a really good level to trade off with. So I put my stop all the
Yeah.
way down there, and I closed about like a little bit off a point 0.5 R, just a little bit. So I did make profit on that. And then I got stopped out at break even because I locked my stop. But I mean, it
Hmm.
basically chopped out for the rest of the day. Not for the
Yeah.
rest of the day, but for the next 1 or 2 hours. And the New York session, whenever New York session happened, literally an A1 presented on the 15 minute, and that D1 basically just shot off to 5R.
Yeah, I actually have it marked up here right now. I marked it up yesterday on one of my calls, and yeah, I think it was a decent three candle formation off the 50 EMA, perfect with 15 EMAs. I put it as a C setup because of the divergence,
Mm-hmm.
and falling with 50 divergence on top, decent risk to reward to high a day.
So yeah, for me, like
Yeah,
hmm?
I'm not sure why I graded it C. I think it's just because of the divergence, but
Yeah,
reality,
I graded it C too. I mean,
yeah,
because it was in Asian range. For me, like the Asia high. I mean, there's 2R to Asia high. There's bearish
yeah,
divergence on it as well. And
yeah,
then it was just choppy. Like it did not like it was ranging at the moment of like whenever like I was looking to enter. So there wasn't like it was just really choppy. So I knew that
yeah.
I
I agree.
could get chopped out.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And the funny thing is, like, you get that third hit to divergence at that new high a day, right? At 9 o'clock your time,
Hmm.
it's the third hit to divergence on the RSI, and then from there it breaks the 50 and it just falls.
On EA?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean on the 15 minute?
yeah,
Yeah, that's like on the 1 minute there was bearish divergence on it.
hmm,
So that definitely made sense. But there's still a big push all the way up toward basically like for me 5R um, on like the New York session on the opening of the New York session. So for
yeah.
me,
No, and I mean that high from that high, that's the third hit to divergence, and then from there, how it comes back down,
hmm,
then it breaks under the 50 and then falls.
yeah,
You see what I mean?
yeah, I see that. Hmm. Basically just falls to the 800 EMA.
Yep, you get that higher time frame D2 there.
Hmm. Yeah. But overall, like I feel like there's still like I guess like for the D2 it was just a bit early, and then it just made like basically a higher low, and then bam.
Yeah, and I was looking at the D2 during the Asian session, right? The D2 would be basically that third hit would be at 8:15 your time.
Hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
So you're looking to short it basically.
huh?
You were
Yeah,
looking to short it, yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's not what I was looking at, but that's just how it played out.
Hmm.
Because ultimately, I'm gonna stick with the trend. You trade that A1 there, which I mean, I didn't trade, right? My trade yesterday was GJ.
Hmm.
Um, but this is just one of my markups here, and then to take it long, wrote it all up. But this worked out to be a pretty clean D2 at 12:30. It breaks the 50, retests it at 2:15, and then just falls from there.
Hmm. Yeah, I see that. Where basically just play like falls all the way down to the end of the
Right
session.
down to yep, right down to reset.
Hmm. Yeah, so it was
Not
actually
bad.
it was a pretty clean short too. Yeah, for for
Yeah,
sure. But for me,
yeah,
like on the 15 minute, I was trying to take it long because I feel like it did have some potential to go. I wasn't planning on for it to be like a big mover to ADR or something like that. But I
right.
definitely thought like you could at least get at least 2R to the Asia high on
Yeah,
that
and that's
D1.
how I had it marked up. I just didn't take it.
Hmm.
Well, for me, I think it was just early. No, 5:30. Yeah, so I yesterday I woke up like at 5:30 actually, so I didn't even see it. But I preferred GJ off the 850 there, off that level where I got pretty much 2 hour out of it, 2.5 hour.
Hmm. For me on GJ, I don't. I think the only problem for me was like it was off. I think it was a swapping loop at 50, right? It's like
No, no, it was a perfect look. It was the EMAs. Yeah, the 800 pretty much there in the middle.
I don't have that
Yeah, the
marked.
800 between the 200 and the 50 yesterday, and then that's where it actually kind of pushed off of, and yesterday's low of the day.
Oh yeah, the reason was because of the 800. You were taking it short.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
I
see.
got 2.5 hour out of it.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I think for me, there's because there was like bullish divergence, so that I think that kept me out. And then like
Yeah,
the EMAs were not like I guess like good. Like in my it wasn't like I guess like it was kind of clustered in my opinion.
yeah. So I graded as a C for the EMAs and the divergence, and it literally went right to the divergence line. So I was full out at the divergence line.
Mm,
I just pulled it all.
yeah, but that definitely
So
makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Shorting it off the 50 and then taking the 800 and taking it all the way down to the divergent line.
yeah, and then like I said, I like yesterday's level off yesterday's low of day,
Mm-hmm.
which is almost the same level. Like if you extend it to that like pen at the end of the Asian session, um, you just create kind of that zone with consolidation.
Mm-hmm.
That's where GJ is pushing off of today.
Yeah, I see that. Just
So that's
levels.
another reason why I liked it. Like I rarely trade um, D1s off the 800,
Mm-hmm.
but I liked seeing this confirmation there.
Yeah,
That
to take it
price
short.
action confirmation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. For me, I traded EA and then US 100, and basically when I was done with US 100, I was done for the day.
Yeah. Do you see GA right now falling off?
GA,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're talking about taking it short, huh?
No. Jack was talking about taking it short.
Oh, heck yeah. I saw someone talking about it, and I actually had it marked up here to take it short. Held that level very well, never actually broke for a new high. Held it very well, and then breaks to 50, and you never see it. Here's one of those chances where you never get the retest. But again, just I mean, it's choppy within the Asian session. Liquid 50's in the buy zone now. Not the best short.
Yeah, I think that's why Jack got stopped out so quick because when on the time of his injury it wasn't he wasn't in the right position to short it.
Yeah, and then with that, literally, he gets pinned. I see that right there. He puts a stop, at one 1.801
9-4
18
or 1-8.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gets pinned out and then just falls off. That sucks. But again, it's not the cleanest pair. Once that liquid 50 comes into the buy zone, there's your exit signal. At that point, you have a chance to get out and profit as it comes back down to the 200.
Mm-hmm.
Get out and wait for another entry,
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Mm-hmm.
which doesn't quite happen. Yeah, you get pinned right there. But again, you never really get a solid entry on this one, and that's probably for the best.
Yeah, because it's
Because
not the
now
most probable
it's
trade.
exactly because at this point it goes from having two knocks to three. Because at first it's Asian session, you're stuck within the Asian range, hasn't broken out yet. Even though you're trading from high to low, still within the Asian session, it's divergent, and now the liquid 50 is in the buy zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's swapping now.
And off 200, that's four knocks. Hell no.
Yeah. So I mean, for Jack, he should have been looking at like GA or GU and GJ, to be honest, because those are probable trades, and those look like they were, you know, looking good to take it long, to take it short and long.
Yeah, G doesn't look bad except it being oversold, overbought. I mean, and not enough space to ADR. And honestly, I think GJ was probably the best move. I liked NU too. Really, the only thing wrong with NU was that it was within the Asian range.
Hmm. I was looking at EJ as well.
On swapping,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. It is swapping. Starts the day barely off in the buys. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was falling. Euro USD was also in my watch list, but it was already moved up for the day.
Yeah, really early.
Yeah.
The Euro took it up. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I was looking at AU as well for an A1 there.
AU.
Yeah. Again, same thing with NU though, within the Asian range.
Mm-hmm.
Where's NU? NU. Yeah, NU isn't all that bad. Again, just within the Asian range. I didn't even see that liquid 50 though.
Yeah, GJ was definitely, I think, the best trade today for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then everything else is kind of just ranging.
Mm-hmm.
NZD just took off.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, NZD.
Dang, look at it right now. GG just kind of ranging there at high a day.
GJ, yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I got pinned out as it pushed off pushed below right there.
Mm-hmm.
I got pinned out of the ad then.
Oh, out of the basically the reentry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Again, I just keep it tight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good.
Yeah, I feel like Liquid 50. I like how the Liquid 50 is now starting to hook up and basically start rising. So I feel like it still has a lot because GU is just basically almost a max ADR right now.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I think this does have a lot of potential, and you just have to stick with it. You know, stick with the plan. Be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is where that patience comes into play. You know.
Mm-hmm. And it's like you're basically like mostly out. You have your lock stop into profit. You know, all you have to do is basically wait. You're just basically now instead of risk managing, you're trade managing, like you said.
My stop lock to profit.
Yeah.
Get my lock up.
my locks. See, this is why I've only slept for a couple of hours, man. It's the life of a
Yeah, I
trader.
get.
But yeah. So I mean, it's just basically just waiting, waiting for the patient game.
Yeah, just gotta wait, be patient, and let it ride. Again, at this point, because we've already seen 2R, we should already be
Mostly out.
more than out, half out, or a quarter, or only have a quarter left in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like at most quarter in, right? At 2R, and from there just let it ride. What do you have to lose? You know?
Mm-hmm. Just basically just. I guess like whenever I do trades, like I mostly try to basically keep a piece in until I get stopped out into profit or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
but I guess like this market condition, I've been just trying to get in and out easily. Like I don't if I hit 2R, I'm getting mostly out, and I think it's just because like um, especially for US 100, obviously I'm gonna get out mostly because like whenever the market opens, like bro, it could literally go like it could either gap up or gap down, who knows? But like on like I guess like Forex trades, I've just been trying to get my money in and out of the markets as quickly as possible.
yeah, that makes sense. I honestly got this one. The most I'd probably get out of it is 3.5R at 135.26 at the
Mm-hmm.
pivot point, or 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the most I'd get out of it is 3.5R. I don't want to be too
Too like aggressive. I mean, too
yeah, I want to be
greedy.
conservative. I want yeah,
Yeah.
just secure the bag.
Mm-hmm. That
That's
make
fine. That'll put me at 2.5% for the week. Two and three quarters
two and three
wouldn't be
quarters.
bad.
Yeah. I think she's killing it though. I saw her what she was like. She's like almost like 8% for the week or something like that.
Yeah, that your USD, man.
Yeah. she
Now
got. She,
I missed out on that.
me
That
too.
put me down.
Yeah. Whenever I woke up, I was already gone. I was already out.
Yeah, no, and I saw it. Well, yesterday, yes, but for Monday, I had marked it up, but I got married. I think I told you right on Instagram. I got married to EA. I
Yeah.
tried taking a short off of Asia Low,
Mm-hmm.
and completely disregarded the perfect 50 of Euro AUD, and then took a short, took a loss by 1.2%, and then I made it up on GU, right? So I was flat for the day. And then yesterday and today are like 1.2% winners, 1.3%. So that's fine.
That's nice. Yeah. I think I'm up like almost 4% on the week now with this trade.
Nice. Yeah,
Um,
see, I'd be right there had I not taken EA. I'd probably be up 5% had I not taken EA and switched over and taken EU.
mm-hmm.
And then again, Tuesday today unchanged. I'd be up 4 to 5%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did take EU. So man, I
Nice.
keep trying to remember if I took that trade, but I haven't marked up. Yeah, I took it. I was only out like at 2.6R, but this thing went up to like 6R on Monday.
Yeah, yeah. That pair moved on Monday. That was a really good trade. I was kind of pissed at myself that I missed it, but oh,
Yeah,
you got to move on.
yeah, it
But then
happens.
when it comes down, of course we're in this for the money. I made it up on GQ, so I was fine.
Hmm. But you just gotta be consistent with it and come back the next day. But yeah, Lindsay,
Yep.
I feel like the moves have been happening much more like before London session. I mean, like really early in the London session, basically
Yeah.
before we wake up. So it was a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. It kind of sucks. Um, but we're still able to catch moves at the time that we do wake up.
Yeah, and I love it. 5 a.m.
That's
like in
great.
and out.
Huh?
Like 5 a.m. like already making money, and like people are still sleeping basically.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if this trade works out, I'm probably gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you, brother. Like I have calls like in 2 hours, and I'm literally like I'm done. I'm just gonna let this trade run, and
Yeah.
like hit. I'm basically taking a bit more off, and then just having my stop loss basically at below the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, and then just basically just let it be. Just let it fly. If it flies, it flies. If it stops me out in profit, I'm completely fine with it.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna set my take profit at 25.
Yeah. I gotta take a
Um,
nap because like holy crap.
yeah, dude. I can imagine.
Yeah, it's not even like I try sleeping, but like I want to sleep like at 11:20 last night. Yeah, it's a pain. I really
Yeah.
gotta fucking like get my sleep schedule right, like much better than this.
Yeah. See, I went to sleep at. I was up by 7:30, so I was able to get 6.5 hours. Not bad, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. Holy crap.
Yeah, being up at 2, yeah, I gotta make sure that I go to sleep early enough.
Yeah, man, doesn't it suck with your time zone, like waking up really early for that?
Yeah, it does.
Would you ever want to move to like Florida or like some an Eastern time zone?
Probably not east. I'd move to honestly the only other place I'd probably consider moving to is Dallas.
Dallas,
I liked it
Texas.
when I went to visit. Yeah, I liked it when I went to go visit there. It was nice.
My
I
my
like the city.
cousin lives there. It's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And
The
you can generally find houses pretty cheap.
the real estate is really good, and the apartments there are really good as well.
Yeah, so I might make that move. I have a friend there who's a realtor.
Hmm.
Um, So that might be a move I'd consider. But honestly, I mean, Vegas is cool. I like it.
There's
I like that
casinos
it's not
everywhere.
dense and it's pretty cheap.
Hmm. Yeah, and I bet there's a lot of stuff to do as well during the weekends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there's a lot to do. But like regardless of that, like I mean, the cost of living here is pretty cheap. I mean, you're within driving distance of California. You have there's a here there's a mountain to go snowboarding, which I like to do.
Oh, that's pretty
You
cool.
get Zion where you go hiking. It's pretty dope.
Hmm.
Uh, there's a lot of stuff that's close by, so I like it. And again, Vegas isn't dense. I like it. There's a lot of space between people, so like I make this analogy. It's like California,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
where you can go walking down the street and you'll pass by 20 people, right, going to the store down the street.
Probably
Here,
people you
if
know
you
too.
huh?
Probably people you know too.
Yeah, and here, like if you want to walk to Walgreens or the corner station, right?
Hmm.
Like there's a chance that you'll cross at most 5 people, if that,
Hmm.
walking up the street. So that's what and not that everyone drives, but it's just not dense. There's not a whole lot of traffic like there is in California, you know?
Oh yeah, California sucks with the traffic. Holy crap.
Yeah, like you'll get traffic like at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, you know? Like everyone's at work and there's still traffic.
Yeah,
Here,
I
the
mean,
only thing
I would
is
never,
traffic.
ever move to California, like ever in a million years. If my future wife wants to like go there, like I'm gonna divorce her right there. Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna move to California. Like it's a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong, but like there's so much people there. There's so much traffic. Like holy crap, hell no.
Yeah, the only place I would consider moving is like Oxnard, Ventura, or Santa Barbara
Hmm.
because they're really nice areas. Even though it's crazy expensive, and it's just not as packed as LA. Plus, it might like if you're trading, you don't have to go to work. You know.
Yeah, you just basically stay at home.
Exactly. So that's fine. Again, and those places are really nice. There's smaller areas, I guess,
Hmm.
compared to LA. So I like it.
Yeah. For sure. For me, like I honestly like I don't know, like probably like Florida, like because I fucking love the beach. Like I love going to the beach. I love like getting a tan. I love it's just the Florida vibe. Like I have family members that live in Florida, and I've loved it ever since. But
Uh,
you know, person I'm I don't know. If my
it's
future wife says, "Hey, I hate Florida. I hate the sun," like shit, that's gonna be tough.
that's the best thing about trading is that you can do whatever you want, and because the income is not capped, you're not really restricted to like living costs, right? Like
Hmm.
Austin, moved to, I mean, Philly isn't, New England isn't all that cheap,
Hmm.
and much like Florida. Um, but you can do whatever you want, especially if your income is not capped.
Hmm. Yeah, for
Whether
sure.
the you if you're making enough and you have the potential to make enough, you don't have the need to. I guess you don't have to take into consideration the cost of living
Hmm.
again because your income is uncapped. And if you're not making enough to support that cost of living, then make more, size up,
Hmm.
refine your trading edge enough to be able to make more money. That's all up to you.
Hmm. For sure. Yeah. That's why, like, I guess, like, just being a trader, like, I guess it's a boring life. Don't get me wrong, but it's it gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. For me, like, honestly, like, I don't like being bored all the time. I like being busy. So, like, in the future, like, once I move out, I want to start like multiple businesses. That, get a real estate license and start doing that as well. Because just real estate is really it's a really interesting, it's really freaking awesome. Like flipping houses and stuff like that. Like I've always been interested in real estate at a really young age.
Yeah, I tried to do flipping houses, but I don't know. I wanted to be involved in something that I didn't have to talk to people to about.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to talk to people for Forex. Like I could trade on my like there's some days where like I'll be super dry in the chat.
Mhm.
I'm not dry. It's just I'm just trading. Like this is a day that I don't want to talk to people. Quite frankly, as much as I love this community,
Mhm.
some days I just don't want to talk to people. So that's what I like about trading. Like, and when I finally found it, like, dude, like this is what I have to do. I knew it as soon as I found this. I knew that this was what I had to do.
Mhm. That makes sense. Yeah. For me, like it gives me the freedom, like just to do whatever I want. And it's again, like like it's like the dream of everyone. Like you can make money through your phone, basically. Like
Yeah,
it's like it's really fucking cool. Like I guess whenever like I that first realized that, like I was like, holy crap, like like people like especially right now with the coronavirus, like people are losing their jobs and like the person that I'm seeing like it's like people are like they have they're jobless, like they don't have no jobs, and I'm still making money regardless of whatever the corona if there's a coronavirus. I'm actually even making more because of volatility.
yeah,
So it's just like like it's a really it's a gift because I'm able to support my family if I really need to, if they're both of their jobs get basically they get fired or whatever, or for like for a short period of time, and it just gives me
yeah.
like I could still make money whenever I have no boss to anyone.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's a really good point because particularly here in Vegas, because they're California as well, but again, here at Vegas, um, here in Vegas, a lot of the jobs are in the casinos, right?
Hmm.
So there's a lot because first of all, the casinos aren't making as much money. They don't have the capacity to be able to make as much money.
Hmm.
Plus, like their capacity is limited. Plus, they're having trouble supporting all these employees. So actually, on the news yesterday, I was watching that a lot of people that were furloughed, right?
Hmm.
They're basically like temporarily laid off without pay. Um, that like 25 to 60% of those furloughed employees wouldn't be coming back to work.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, and that's I'm not sure if I don't think he's not in that that field, but like one of my friends that just started training, yeah, just started learning how to trade. He's been furloughed on his job,
Hmm.
and then it got extended by another 2 weeks.
Hmm. Yeah.
With things where businesses are having trouble supporting their employees, especially with the amount or the lack of income that they're getting. So being able to find these types of income and skills that are recession proof is
It's
that should be the goal.
it's
I guess not
valuable.
only recession proof, but future proof. You see, ultimately these grocery stores, they're gonna move over to um, methods that are more cost effective, where they don't have to pay a robot a salary, or in health benefits and things like that.
Mm-hmm. It's just really,
There's a
it's
lot
so
of stuff
valuable.
that's coming up that's going to save companies a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, it's at the cost of the worker,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
at least.
Yeah. And I think that's just like we're in a new era basically of people making different ways of money. It's not like it's not like you have to work a 9 to 5 job to make ends meet. Like it's the future now. Like things other things can happen. Like I guess people like parents like old people, not old people, but I guess like just people who had that 9 to 5 job for the rest of almost all their life. They're like hey, like you have to get a 9 to 5 job. It's the only way that you can make money from and make ends meet and start a family or something like that. But things are changing around here.
Yeah, and because if you have the skill and you have honestly the capital to sustain yourself, you don't need a security,
Mm-hmm.
because your security is what's already back. Your security is your pocket. So if you can hustle like you're doing at a young age, and earn, I want to like earn enough, but I mean pretty much, yeah, like earn enough to have whether it's a backup fund or whatever the case is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's what security is. And then actually, I'm reading this book that um, um, it's called, I forgot what it's called. It's something about the Rockefellers, but Austin talks about him a lot. His name is Garrett Gunderson.
Mm-hmm.
He's on YouTube. His YouTube videos are really good. It's more like about like wealth management and creating wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And what he talks about is basically creating your own bank using a life insurance policy.
Really?
Where you just, and it's almost like the same concept as like a 401k, right?
Oh.
Basically, you put this money in a way, and
Mm-hmm.
the goal is that life insurance policy has so much value that when you need loans, you can actually pull money from that and pay yourself back with interest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds.
So when I did a 401k, that was pretty much its only purpose, right? And it's because of course you get that employer contribution where I would pay money towards, and again in my mind this was money that I would not have saved anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm paying this bill, $50 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, when I started my business, um, I pulled money from that 401k as a loan
Mm-hmm.
and was paying myself back interest. This loan was supposed to last 2 years to pay it off,
Mm-hmm.
and at the 6 month mark, I had already broke even just in paying it back,
Mm-hmm.
as well as interest and what I've already been contributing
Mm-hmm.
on top of paying back the loan. Um, so when you have this life insurance policy that's you know, every month and every payment is accumulating more value,
Mm-hmm.
that's something that can be like put in a trust or whatever, and carried on through future generations.
Yeah, that's my brother does life insurance. He's a broker. Like I guess he's a broker for life insurance. He sells life insurance. Like
Yeah.
like yeah, you can make so much money off life insurance. Holy crap! Like this dude like be
Oh
make like I didn't know like how much. Like I thought it was just like basically another sales job, but like
yeah. Yeah.
like you can make so much. Like you can make literally 10K in a week. I mean not in a week, but easily in a month if you
Yeah.
work really hard. I was like holy crap, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what Austin did. He was working for a life insurance company selling life insurance.
He was.
Yeah.
I thought he said he quit.
Well, he was obviously he quit,
No, I mean
right?
like
But
he didn't go about like he told me he was taking the test for the life insurance, but he didn't go about like doing it.
he was working for the company. He was gonna start something like that, selling
Oh,
life insurance.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but they make a lot of money. Holy crap! It's definitely. I don't have life insurance yet, but definitely in the future. Yeah. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, life insurance is good. I don't have it yet either. I'm just waiting to finish this book, and then now that I've unloaded a bunch of crap, selling my car, buying the Subaru that
Mm-hmm.
it's costing me a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Hopefully, I can make room to pay for that life insurance to where I can actually create that value, create my own bank,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
That's what Austin's doing. I know. Like he basically buys a lot life insurance like almost every week. I bet.
Yeah, so I got the book from him, and I forgot who I heard of him through. So it was that Austin. I remember Austin shared a video with him, something about wealth, and then I was watching more of his videos, and I was like, "Hey, dude, check this out." Boom, I sent it over to him, and that's when Oscar really got into it. Like, bought his book. I think he bought a course too from this Gunderson guy. And again, the book is really good too. I'm about halfway through it. It's really good. Talking about that, they call it the Rockefeller method.
What's it called?
The book, or he calls it the Rockefeller method.
Oh, the Rockefeller. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. But the book, where is it at? Downloads, Telegram. Yeah, I can't see the name of it because I just have like the files over here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Okay.
it's something about like the Rockefeller method.
Okay.
But it's a really good book though. Really good.
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's Garrett Gunderson is his name.
Gary Gunderson or Gunderson?
Gunderson.
Gunderson. Okay. I'll definitely put that in my list. But
Yeah, man, it's a really good book. I like it a lot. It's pretty short too, so you can power through it.
GJ tried pushing for the new high of day as well, but it got rejected.
Well, I mean, it did push for new high of day.
Yeah, it did, but like it basically rejected off that point.
Right there.
It looks like it's just falling right now.
Yeah, again, as long as it holds the 8, I'm fine. You know, my stop is right at break even under the 50. So if it does end up breaking the 21, you know, I'd probably just get out. You know, like a proper exit signal. But until then, again, I'm chilling. I don't have much to lose.
Yeah, me either. And I put my stop below the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, so about 134 and 919. 130, yeah. So right.
Yeah. So for you, if it touches the
21,
pretty much the 21 EMA.
yeah. But yeah, I mean it's fucking like amazing trade. Literally, like, you know, we're not even like, people are not even up right now, and you know, the 9 to 5 jobs, and already made money on that, so really happy about that.
Right. Like here it's 4:50 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Most people are asleep. So I probably heard maybe, you know, a handful of cars drive by, and I'm done for the day. You know, I'm gonna go back to this.
Me too. To be honest, I'm gonna take a quick nap as well. But man, like, I appreciate the freaking call. Hopefully, a lot of people in this live stream took a lot of insight from you and what, you know, you were talking about with EA and, you know, just wealth management as well. And yeah, man, I appreciate you joining the call, bro. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, bro, no problem. Again, it's just, you know, the chit chatter is fun, and then obviously gotta add the benefit to it.
As well, yeah. So congrats on GJ as well, bro. Like, we fucking, everyone in the VIP chat killed it today. Like, to be honest, like, we just fucking killed it.
Everyone that took it ate from it.
Yeah, it is awesome, bro. So yeah, hopefully you have a fucking awesome rest of your day, brother. Like, take a nap. You fucking deserve it. You made us some money already. One and done, basically. And yeah, man, enjoy your day, all right?
Yeah, man, you too. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. So we're gonna let this trade basically run for the day. Fucking awesome talk with Ryan. Phenomenal dude. He's one of our coaches. If you guys don't know, which you guys should know. But anyways, I have my lock stop basically at right over here, 1914. Yeah, like right there. So I have my lock stop at basically in profit right over here. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. But I like how it holds the 50, how it's been holding the 50. So if it breaks the 50, I don't even want to be in it, to be honest, anymore. So, but yeah, just fucking amazing trade. Literally like almost 3R at the moment with this new high of day push. So I'm probably gonna take a quick nap because I only slept like 3 hours last night, which is not good at all. But yeah, I'll put my initial take profit, you know, right over here, like probably, yeah, right over here, 135, 115 actually, because that could be a psychology level. 0.115. But yeah, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. You know, it doesn't really matter because I closed most of my position already. But you know, just gonna see what this trade does for, you know, if it pushes for the new high of day, back up to the new high of day, or just basically consolidates and then goes down, or consolidates and then New York session opens and then we see a final push. So yeah, thank you guys so much for fucking watching. I appreciate all of you guys watching. If you guys have any fucking questions, any questions at all with our system, or just questions of the trade that I took today, or anything at all, just please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to help you out, with anything as anything as possible, because here, I'm here to fucking help, guys. I'm here to help you guys out and become as consistent as me, and hopefully someday like become better than me. So hopefully you guys have an awesome freaking day, a good trading session today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, 5 a.m. Central Time Zone, every single fucking day. Let's go. Let's catch this another momentum trade tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.